What's up, y'all? Y'all saw the title. This is the Giving Josh Hart the Keys to a Franchise video. I did one of these with Draymond. It did very well, so I assume you guys like these kinds of videos. This one I assume will actually be even easier, and we should be championship material. Josh is really good in this game, as you can see. Listed at a power forward, he's an 85 overall. If I move him up to small forward, he'll probably be like 87. He has really good driving layup, close shot, midi and three are playable. And then obviously the hands, the defense, all that's going to be there. So if you're new to these and you don't know what we do, we mess with the tendencies. We don't mess with attributes or anything. And we make our player the best player on a team and hopefully get them a championship. I've done a few of these before. I recommend checking them out if you're new. And luckily Start Today's back up, so I don't have to use anybody else's weird save file. For this, I am going to take him from the Knicks. I will wait till player progression goes, but I have to find a team I want to put him on, and I don't know what that team is. I think I picked a team. I think I'm going to go with Miami. He feels like a Heat culture guy, plays tough. The contract is here. Probably we can do this trade. In real life, the Knicks would never accept this. This isn't meant to be realistic, obviously, but we can probably do this trade with the Heat or the Knicks for Wiggins. I'm going to sim through the playoffs, obviously, and hopefully our guy Josh maybe gets a championship. He does, so that'll help trying to get him into the Hall of Fame. So yeah, if you're new to these, we take over a team, make one player the focal point, and then we try and build a championship. So I do get to control the Heat. I'm not just watching what he does or anything. Draft lottery, I'm not going through and changing all these picks, so the Mavericks have the 12th pick here. Sucks to suck. We aren't going to fire Spo or anything. So in the draft, what pick do we have? I wonder if I can just do Josh Hart now, get this trade over with. Not Mikal. Okay, so we got to give him 19 mil. Let's just throw him Wiggs. You can throw us Mitch Rob, that's perfect. They believe they're a championship contending team. 2 firsts, 3 firsts. Take Kyle Anderson too. Okay. So it's a lot more than I wanted to give up. We give up our first round pick this year, all the first round picks we had. That's fine. We will be fine, I assure you. Just to show you, these are my sliders I use for contracts. They don't work all the time, but hopefully less players will be going unsigned. Guess we'll grab Jordan. No, we're gonna hold off. We signed Gary Payton, and we're gonna go re-sign Davion if we can. Apparently we can't, so I don't know where he is. So we move Josh to the small forward. He can be a small forward shooting guard for us. So right now our rotation would be Hero, Hart. We really need a starting level 2 guard, Bam, and either Mitch Rob or Kel Ware. I also have injuries off just so I don't have to, give Josh Hart 36 minutes a game every 2 minutes. Let's go see what kind of starting level 2 guard I can get for Duncan Robinson. He obviously has a big contract. Maybe even throw Jovic in there. Oof. We'll wait till after the offseason where we have a first round pick, obviously. But again, there's really nothing in free agency, and the trades for even Jovic and Duncan weren't good. Hopefully with a year of progression for Jovic and then Duncan's contract, maybe we can get something more. Terry's here too, making 56. We could just get off his contract. I guess that's what we'll do. We'll give him back to Charlotte. We are under the cap by just a little, but still, there's really nobody here to sign. That would be interesting. We'll see if there's anybody like Heat related. James Johnson spent some time with the Heat, right? A couple years. All right, we'll go James Johnson. Why not? Bringing him back. All right, player progression time. Bam stays where he is. Tyler goes down 1. Josh goes up because we changed his position. Otherwise, okay stuff. There aren't too many trades I'm loving, but I'm going to go try and work my magic. And I did. Super easily, actually. I just gave up all of our picks, 1 first and a second, Duncan Robinson, Jovic, and Mitch Rob. We got Trae Young. Now, my thought process there is we got Trae at the 1. We move Tyler over to the 2. He goes up like I thought he would. So he becomes our shooting guard, point guard. We got Trae at the point. So now the rotation will go to the regular season. So now we have a rotation that's Trae, Hero, Hart, Adebayo, Kel Ware, Hawkes, Payton. And then the bench is pretty bad. We can probably look to get some members to fill that out. Ty Jerome is here. We don't have the money. Davion's also here. Chris Paul wants way too much money. We can bring in Marcus Smart on a minimum deal. That's dope. By packaging K-Love, Haywood Highsmith, and a first, we're able to bring Mitch Rob right on back. He'll start at center. They want what? Okay. So we got Trae, Hero, Hart, Adebayo, We'll run with this for now. We are going to lower Marcus Smart's minutes to about 10 and Gary's to 15. That way we just give Josh 38. Like I said, injuries, progressive fatigue, all that is off. Now when we look at Josh, so he's got really good driving layup, really good close shot, good draw foul, decent free throw. What's his driving layup? Driving dunks is 70 and driving layups an 86. So when I go to his tendencies, I'm going to focus on getting his shot tendency up. It's going to be, Trey's got a 95. We're going to lower Trey's. We're going to get Josh into like that 95 range, as well as touch is going to be 99. You know what, I lied. We're going to go 99, 99. So his shot close is a 91. So obviously we want him shooting a lot more shot close. We're going to bump that up to like an 80. His mid-range is fine. We'll leave that where it's at. Actually, no, it's pretty low. We'll up it into like 25. Shot three's pretty high. I'm going to lower it just a little. Off-screen shot threes, I'm lowering a lot. He doesn't need to be taking contested shots. We're going to drive up a little bit more, about 80. Off-screen drive I want higher. I want his drive and layup to be higher, just his tendency to actually shoot it since he has an 86. We'll bump this into the 90s. That way he's shooting more free throws, he's getting fouled more. We're going to lower his floater. We want him getting contact. We'll up his crash tendency. That way he's going for boards. As well as finishing strong on drives. We're going to up, again, want him to get some free throws. His ISO versus poor defender is already pretty high. I'm not going to mess with that. Play discipline, I'm going to go up to 100. What's his like post-up stuff? None of it. We're going to lower his fouls. That way he's just not fouling out of games all the time. We're going to go up his pass interception and steal tendencies. Hopefully get him on like an all-defensive team, as well as his block and contest. There is one tendency I missed. I want to go back and grab. It's his dish. We're going to up his dish into like probably 95. That just means if there's somebody open, he'll throw it to him. So he's going to get more assists, more points, maybe not more rebounds, but more blocks, more steals. Opens the season against his old team. We are a defensive team, I believe. We'll go neutral, shoot at will, physical defense, and crash defensive glass. And we're going to see game one, how that goes. Maybe we simcast this one against his old team. Who's cooking? Towns has 17 and 7. Make sure Bam's guarding Towns. And we're going to put Josh. Oh, no, we can't put Josh on. We can't put Josh on Brunson like I want to, because then everybody else will just cook us. After making that switch to put Bam on him, we're starting to come back. Josh has 9 points on 11 shots. It's a close game. Minute left. Josh has 11, 7, 7, 5, and 1. 13 shots. He ended with 4 of 15. Played 40 minutes. 11, 8, 7, 5. 1 block as well. Bad shooting. That's okay. Game 2, we win by a lot more. Trey had 32. And Josh still shooting, but not performing as well. Although, like I said, his assists and rebounds are right where I'd want them to be. His steals are crazy. Percentages are bad. We're going to sim. We'll sim to November 1st here, see how he finishes the month. So he's up to 19, 7, and 8, 2 steals, 1.3 blocks. Percentages are climbing. 22, 9, and 12 in the game against the Magic. Against the Bucks, he had 35, 9, and 8. Sixers, 18, 7, and 7. All right, we'll go to the end of November and then try and reevaluate with a bigger sample size. So at the end of November, we are 13 and 8. Josh is averaging 24, 8 rebounds, about 9 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Percentages are really decent for as much as I imagine he's shooting. He's probably going to be up for most improved player, and I feel good about where everything is at. Maybe lower these guys' shot tendencies just a little bit more and see if that helps. A December 10th matchup against his old team, he had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 7 of 17 shooting, and they get the win. I'm going to change something in our game plan for defensive rebounding. I'm going to have some crash and others run. That way, Mitch, Rob, and Bam are crashing and just kicking out outlet passes, and hopefully Josh is getting open in the fast break. He's up 25 a game right now. Has to be having his best month. Yeah, he's averaging 28 this month, and we are pretty deep into it. So December ends up being his best month, averaging 27, 6, 9, or 6 defensive rebounds, but 9 rebounds overall, 8 assists. Pretty good percentages overall. 3-pointer went down a little bit. Just coming off on December 31st with a 38, 9, and 16 game where he shot really well. Other game against the Clippers here, 38, 12, and 8. 34, 16, and 5 against the Pacers in a loss. Against Sacramento, he had 34, 7, and 11. All right, we'll rock until the All-Star break. I will say I am considering maybe moving Trey, mostly because I think we need a better defender at the point guard and a guy maybe who doesn't take as many shots. because we're going to run into teams like if we play the Thunder, and if we get to the finals and we have to play the Thunder, you have to go against Shea and J-Dub. So I can't just put Hart on Shea, because then who's Trey going to guard? Lou Dort. So at the trade deadline, we are 32-20, good enough for third in the East, only a game and a half back of Indiana. And Josh is leading the way with 26 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, a block, 47% from the field goal, and 33% from 3. Award races, he is third in most valuable player. The thing that's going to be so frustrating about this is he's not going to be, how is this most improved player? What are we doing? He's not going to be an all-star. I just know how this game works by now. If we look at the all-star voting, Trey's there, and he's number 5, but actually he might be an all-star. I also don't get how he's not in the most improved. Like, 2K doesn't make sense. I guess maybe I don't need to trade Trey, because I do have Marcus Smart off the bench. Let's go look at the advanced stats, see who's been a overall negative for us. So Josh Hart, the most valuable player. Trey's right behind him. Negative though, Gary Payton and Marcus Smart have both been negatives off the bench, but I don't think I can really replace their defense too easily. What's Gary's ratings? 80-76 for a guy who's 6'2", and then Marcus obviously with the 90 perimeter. I think I just keep him and we rock. And Josh Hart did make an all-star game. That's pretty cool. He finally made an all-star game. First year of me doing this, but in his 9th season as a pro, he has 20-something badges, 20 total. He's averaging 25, 9 and 9, 2 steals, 1.5 blocks. Pretty elite company right there. And we are winning a lot of games right now. See if we can lock up Josh long term, although I think he already is. Jaime will re-sign. I'm actually going to give him a big chunk of change. That way I can dump him. I can give him $3 million. Who's Yeah, I am going to do this just to trade him, hopefully for a bigger contract. So we'll go front loaded so a team doesn't get like stuck with it. 2 years, team option. That way we can just trade him 38.37 mil. So that'll kick into 2027. We can trade him for a big contract that year if we're still doing it. That's my thought process anyway. We are winning a lot of games. March 6th, a game against the Knicks. I did not see. He had 26, 8 and 7, and they won by just 2 points. What streak are we on? We're 10-0 in our last 10-game win streak. Since the All-Star, he's been even more points, even more rebounds, little low on the assist, field goal percentage is up, 3-point percentage is up. You love to see it. We lose our first game there to Minnesota. We are a 50-win team. We're first in the conference. We beat Victor, and Jokic wins MVP. And I was hoping Josh won it after that surge. He doesn't even win most improved player because obviously Evan Mobley does. As his points go down, his rebounds go up, assists go up, steals go up, blocks go up, percentages go down. I don't know if that's really most improved to me versus Josh where everything went up, but whatever. He finished 4th in the MVP, does make first team All-NBA. That's pretty cool. I didn't think he was going to be that good. Averaged about 46 from the field, 32 from 3. Trey made NBA third team. Defensive first team was Josh, averaging 2 steals and a block and a half a game. Like, just looking from last year, everything went up for him, except rebounds. So I think Josh would have made most improved for me, but whatever. I ain't even mad. Simulating the play-in, we get Toronto in round 1. This is kind of a tough matchup for us. They got RJ coming off the bench. That is an interesting question. That is something I didn't consider with the Brandon Ingram trade. How do they run that? Maybe they have Scotty maybe play more of a point, huh? Alright. I am at least considering moving Trey to the bench for this. Because I want to wrap this series up quickly. I'm gonna have Mitch Rob start. I think that might be the only change I make. I am at least considering. I'm going to take away Hawkes' minutes because I don't think he really gives us anything that's great, especially defensively. He's just kind of mid. Definitely want Marcus playing more with his perimeter defense. I mean, do I start him? Quickly is not someone I'm too concerned about. Who's their leading scorer? Okay, so we'll have Brandon get guarded by Bam, and then RJ will have get guarded by Josh. Actually, I guess. Because, I mean, Scotty's going to run a lot of their offense. No, I'm not going to overthink it. I'm going to have Scotty get guarded by Josh, and hopefully we can just shut down their offense by worrying about those two guys. Game 1 is a loss by a lot, actually. Josh had a good game. Brandon had 30. Quickly had 20. All right, one game is making me do it. We're going to start Marcus Smart. That way Quickly doesn't get off. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea. Let me just make sure they are starting what it says they are. Yeah, they're starting Quickly. Or I guess I could. Maybe I should switch that. Have BI get dropped. or guarded by, yeah. So B.I. is going to get guarded by Hart, and then Scotty by Bam. All right, game 2 is a victory by a good amount. Josh with another near triple-double. Did he get any triple-doubles this year? I feel like every time I look, he was just close. He didn't have, oh, he had 12. He had 12 in the regular season. Good shit. I want to see what his craziest game is. Did he hit the 40s ever? Doesn't, oh, he had a 50 ball. On November 2nd, he had 50 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists against Charlotte. He loves playing them. Great shooting overall. Game 3 is a loss. What is going on? Scotty had a great game. Quickly had a decent one. What is going on with our guy? Game 4 is a loss again. Okay, we win game 6 by 40. Josh showed up. Trying to force a game 7 here. We do force game 7. Pretty balanced scoring from everybody. 14, 9, 7, 3, and 3 for Josh. So game 7 on deck. Oh, maybe I should, I'm stupid. Maybe I should shorten the rotation. I guess we already are only playing 9, but we'll play 8. Give 34 to Hero, 36 to Bam, and 32 to Mitch Rob, 30 off the bench for Trey. Big game 7. Need defense. We're trailing. Now we're up. Big lead. Scored 33 in the second, and they cannot come back. Josh Hart led the way with the triple-double. 32, 13, and 15. 3 steals, a block, 5 turnovers, we'll ignore. And we have to go against Cleveland in round 2. At least we got the bigs for it. And I think, honestly, we'll keep the lineup the same. So we'll have Garland get guarded by Marcus. Donovan get guarded by Josh. DeAndre Hunter shouldn't kill us. Bam's going to guard Evan. And then Jarrett can get guarded by whichever big's in the game. It don't matter. And then DeAndre will get guarded by Tyler. Game 1 is a victory. We win by almost 30. Marcus Smart 24 and 8. Josh had 23, 13, 6, and 4. Horrible shooting. Game 2 is another win by 25. Trey 31, 12, 27, 10 for Bam. 22, 8, 16, 2, 3 for Josh. 2 of 10 from 3 though. And can we go 3? Oh, we do. Wow. Killing them. 36, 15, and 13 for Josh Hart. Holy shit. Dang, I would have thought his things went up this playoff round. I mean, 3-point percentage has. Chance for the sweep here in game 4. Still LeBron James series. Back and forth, back and forth. Pulling away a little. It's inside 10. It's at 10. And we do pull away. Trey had 30 and 9 off the bench. 27 and 14 with 3 steals and 2 blocks for Josh. Take us to the conference finals to play Boston, which with Tatum isn't the best matchup for us, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we stay with the same rotation. Let's just make sure they are starting Peyton. What's his perimeter? Because if they're going to start Peyton, we can start Trey. His perimeter is only a 61. Yeah, we'll start Trey against the Celtics. Marcus's minutes can go quite a bit down here, somewhere around 20. Play Gary 15. Mitch Rob's got to play more. Bam's got to play more. We can get Kel's down. We'll get Marcus's down, and we'll take back Gary Payton's minutes because I want Hero to play like 33, and then the rest can go to Trey. So matchup-wise, Jaylen Brown's going to get guarded by Josh Hart, and Tatum by Bam, and then Kristaps by Mitch Rob. Hopefully we have enough. Game 1 is a victory by 14. Josh Hart 34, 14, and 8. Really starting to come alive. Averaging a triple-double in these playoffs. Game 2 is another win by 14. 34, 11, and 10 for Josh. Game 3 is another win. We win by 11. 22, 8, and 6. Can we sweep them? Looks like we're going to have to take on Dallas in the finals. They're up 3-0 as well. Dallas-Miami Finals version 3. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. As we do lose Game 4, Josh with another triple-double. Both teams force a Game 5. In Game 5, we are up by a lot, so it looks like we are going to the NBA Finals. Yes, we are. Tyler, great game. Josh, another near triple-double, still averaging a triple-double almost. He should be the Eastern Conference MVP. It's Anthony Davis, and it's Josh Hart. Let's go! So just in the 2 years, he won a championship with the Knicks that I had nothing to do with. He was an All-Star this year, 4th in MVP, first team All-NBA, first team All-Defense, and now Eastern Conference Finals MVP. That's huge stuff. So, looking at the Mavericks, they pose a tough challenge. We are going to start Marcus again. So let me just copy this game plan over to here. Boom. So pretty simple. Bam, you're guarding AD, and then Kyrie gets guarded by Marcus Smart. And then otherwise, we should be okay. Just making sure, I'm not too worried about anybody else. Just as an extra insurance, I want to set the defense for Gafford and Lively just to go under everything. We're going to give them gaps, but I'll let the whoever's the other big on the floor guard them. So game 1 is a loss by 9. Kyrie had 24. Josh had 23, 5 and 5, 7 steals, 4 turnovers himself. Game 2 is a victory just by 1, so it's really close. 20, 11 and 9 for Josh. And we're getting rebounds. I assume we're winning the rebound battle, right? Oh no, it's close. Game 2 was tied. Game 1 looks like, yeah, we got blown out. So against the Mavs, we are going to change our system to make sure that we get every rebound we can on defense, and then offensively, we're going to try and limit transition. Game 3 is a win by 6. Trey had 28, 3. Bam 17, 10 and 8. Josh 13, 8, 10, 8 steals, 3 blocks, bad shooting. And we go up 3-1. Huge win there. 33, 14 and 7 for Josh. I'm getting hyped. Chance to win the finals. Game 5. Trying to get Josh his jersey retired. I don't know if one great season does that for you, but in year 1, we are going to win championship. So that's going to be championship number 2 for Josh. What's he got in this game? Looks like only like 14. 11, 11, 11. I kind of thought this would be a series he dominated, but I guess not. 4 of 18. So we fouled to get Josh on the floor. He has 11, 11, 11. Strus is going to drive for Dallas. I'm just going to try and get a bucket with Josh if we can. Just shoot. Josh might not win Finals MVP, to be honest. These stats are pretty atrocious. Step back, 3 ball. Damn, I thought I had it. And we win on their home floor. Dallas loses to Miami for the 2nd time in the finals. Josh celebrating. This is a really good team. Wasn't even much of a rebuild. Marcus Smart gets to hold the trophy first. I just wish that Jaime Jaquez contract kicked in already. Finals MVP does go to Josh, it looks like. As long as the glitch doesn't happen. It does look like it goes to Josh. And it does. He averaged 20, 10, 8 assists, 3.6 steals, and a block. Horrible percentages in the finals, but nonetheless, we just got Josh Hart, a Finals MVP, a tremendous season. And I'm going to have to come back to this, but this is a really, really good start. Okay. All right, so in year 2, I'm going to overwrite all the retirements I can. Draft lottery time. I don't remember if we have a pick. We probably don't. And we don't. Our pick goes to the Knicks. Okay. As part of the Josh Hart trade, of course. We'll sign Michael Stauffer as our assistant GM if we can. Sure. We skip to rookie signing. No rookies to sign. Team player options. Trey declines his player option. Yeah, I'm fine with this. We got to go try and get Trey back. Trey has no real offers, so we are good here. We bring back Trey. Easy money. Bring back Mitch Rob if we can. Easy. So now we just really got to fill out holes where we need them. Backup point maybe. Backup power forward, maybe a real backup shooting guard. Bring in Trey Jones. We throw Bruce Brown a contract. And then we'll sign John Isaac. Just signing guys who can play defense. I would like to bring Marcus Smart back, but I don't think I can afford him. What's he asking? Oh, he's asking for $3 million. Why can't... Yeah, we'll go get Mark back. Boom. All right. Sim to the end of free agency all the way to player progression. Everyone either stays the same or goes up, so good. Marcus Smart goes down, and perimeter defense stay the same, though, so that's all I could ask for. That's why we have him here. It went down 1, not a big deal. All right, we didn't change too much, just messed with his tendencies a little bit to get him closer to where they were last year. He's still an 86 overall. Rotation-wise, I have it set up to play Josh 37 minutes. Everything should be fine. Shouldn't have to change anything from last year. Oh, I guess we played pace and space last year. I'm just going to look at what helps Josh the best. Pace and space, I guess, yeah. He's all the way filled. So game 1 is a 131 to 114 loss. Giannis gave us 41, 7 and 7. They also have Shaedon Sharp, Trey 26, 5, 14, Jay Hart 22, 5 and 8. All right, we'll sim a little bit. So about 30 games in, we are 21 and 9. Good enough for 3rd in the conference. And Josh averaging about 24, 9 and 8. Steal and a half, block and a half. Percentage is way up from last year. Actually, I lied. They ended at a similar spot last year. But yeah, Josh has been good. I want to check the advanced stats. Whoops. Yeah, he's far and away the most valuable player. The only guy who's negative is John Isaac, but it's another one of those things where offensively he's going to be not great, but 80 offensive rebound, 93 block, 88 steal, 85 perimeter, 86 interior defense. That is all super valuable, and I think I want to keep him. Maybe what might help him, honestly, I was going to maybe change his position. Maybe we make his backup a small forward. That way he's not ever playing backup center. Maybe that helps. All right, playing against the Knicks in the Garden. Josh is having a good game. I have him guarding Brunson. I have him guarding Brunson, and it's close enough. We should hop in and see how this game ends. So he's guarding Bridges actually right now. That's fine. I wouldn't really want Trey guarding Bridges right now. They got Harden too. They got Harden. They still got Wiggins. They got Cat. And they do have Tari Eason as well. Missed by Brunson. Josh gets his 8th rebound. Pushes it up to Tyler. Tyler has Harden on him. Like this matchup more than this one. Khalil Ware catches it at the top. Trey gets screened. Oh, I forgot too. The New York connection here. Drive on Brunson. Trey to the hole. Gets it. Gives us a 1-point lead with just over a minute left. Under a minute. Brunson pulls up. Bang. Oh, he missed. 9th rebound for Josh. Pushes it. Has Brunson on him. Go to the hoop. Inside pass gets stolen. Wasn't a bad pass, but that's just a great interception by Bridges, and then completely loses Brunson. Not Josh's best sequence right there. Trey's going to bring it up. 40 seconds left. We have 1 timeout. They have none. And we are playing ISO basically on that right side. Give it to Mitrov. Hero's wide open. Give me one. Rattles around. Goes in. 30 seconds left. We have a 2-point lead. This is why Brunson wins Clutch Player of the Year, though. Bam's trying to check in, as is Tobias Harris. Brunson pull up midi. Too easy. We're going on offense. This is our last timeout. Hopefully we save for the last shot. I was going to maybe switch the matchup there to have Hart back on Brunson, but if we had an extra timeout, I'd probably use it. Or if they took a timeout to switch the matchups, probably bring in like John Isaac right now, but hopefully we can just get a last-second bucket. Josh Hart at the top of the key, getting guarded by Wiggins, the guy we traded for Josh. 8 seconds, nothing's happening, nobody's moving. Step back, 5, 4, oh my God. Pull up midi. Oh my God, that was horrible. He did nothing. At least get a screen or something. That's bad play call. Come on, Spo. It's a nice little Knicks team they got. They're under 500 right now in this game. 2 minutes left, 5-point game. Give me a reason to stop it. They don't. We pull away. We win by 9. Brunson had 37. Josh had 39 and 13. Tyler ends up scoring 30 as well. And we pull away. Got another game against the Knicks coming up in New York. We are on a win streak, pretty good one. Dang, this is a tough stretch though. After this Charlotte game, we have to play New York at New York. I can only assume Boston at Boston. Yep, and then we have to go and play the Pacers at home. 31-9, currently on a 15-game win streak. We got the Knicks in New York. I'm just going to throw Josh on him right away. Actually, they're too long if I do. Yeah, screw it. Just take away these two guys. If we get beat by Andrew Wiggins, we get beat by Andrew Wiggins. Currently have a lead. Seems to have worked out. This is the least close game that we've played him. Josh had 24, 14, and 13. Brunson went 7 of 23. Towns went 5 of 17. So yeah, I'd say it worked. We immediately lose our winning streak the next day. Josh had a good game, 13 of 30 shooting though. Yep, nothing you can do. We'll go to the trade deadline. Damn, I was trying to see if we can get Giannis, but he is believed to be untouchable, and they're good again, so that makes sense. The Sixers think they're getting Josh Hart? No. Ooh, Bronny's starting for the Lakers. Interesting. Draymond is on the trade block, and he does have a 3-year deal. Is he any good still, though? Yeah, it's not terrible. 27 mil, what would we have to give up? Too much. Yeah, I think we're just going to kind of stay put. We have a good team. We're winning games. We are currently first in conference. There are some interesting names on the trade block, but I think if I trade for some of those guys like Franz Wagner's on the block, Zion, I think they'll just take away touches from Josh, and I don't really want to do that, nor do I really want to bring them in and lower their shot tendency a bunch, because then it's like, why did I get you in the first place? So we will stay put. Can Josh make another All-Star team? We shall see. We lost the All-Star game, and he did. Back-to-back All-Stars. He's up to 26, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Awesome. Another All-Star game. Is he in the MVP race? He is third. He is third right now. I wonder if I up his minutes maybe? Take away Jaime's? Get Josh up to 40. Hopefully that works. Because it'd be sick if he won MVP though. We just put a 60-point win on the Nuggets, and I see why. Everyone just kind of filled it up. The top 4 guys, 25 plus, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, at least. Easy money. Contract extension time. Bam will re-sign. Perfect. 2 years for Bam. Tyler isn't interested. So we will have to re-sign Tyler. A bunch of these guys. Josh is still on the docket for... He has a team option this year, so we will accept that for sure. We go 59-10-23. Shea wins MVP. We win Coach and Executive of the Year. First team Josh gets 5th place in the MVP voting, but his second first team All-NBA. defensive first team. He makes the second team. Tari Eason makes it for the Knicks. And we are the first seed. And in round 1, we play the Pacers, who basically are the same as you would expect. Okay, we're looking at the Pacers. How many points a game is Nesmith average? About 7, so I'm not too worried about him. We will have Josh guard, Tyrese, and then Pascal. Are they starting? They're starting Miles and Pascal, right? This might be a series where we start Kalel Ware for his perimeter defense and agility, because I assume it's better than Mitch Robs. No, it's really bad. Actually. So no, we will start Mitch Rob. Okay. Yeah, this works. The only other thing I'll do is have Bam on Pascal, stay attached always, and see how that goes. So game 1, we lose by 20. We're going to do this. Game 2, we win by a lot, 36, 6-12. Tyrese shot 9 of 16. He's playing well. They win game 3. Tyrese, another good game. I'm going to have to switch that. So maybe it's not Josh guarding. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I am going to keep Josh on him, but I think I'm going to start Tyler at the 1, Trey off the bench again. Oh, John's been bad, though. I don't think you can trade his defense, though. We'll take away Trey Jones' minutes. We're going to go 8. Jaime can continue to play. We'll go like this off the bench. 35, 36. We'll go 36 for all of our starters. And then we're going to have John play the 3 just to try and lock up defensively. Game 4 is a win. We only win by 6, 30-10 for Tyrese. 30, 14-10 for Josh. He's holding his own. I'm going to put John Isaac on him and just hope that helps. He's having a really good series, I can't lie. This is a huge game 5. We're getting weird. John Isaac's playing 20-plus minutes starting in a playoff game, and he's guarding their best player. But that is why you get John Isaac. But we have pulled away. We're up 16. They're cutting it down to 5. They took a lead for a second. It's a 2-point game with 45 seconds left. Trey is 31-10. Josh Hart 17-11-7. Miles Turner and Tyrese doing their thing. We've at least slowed Tyrese down a little bit, but they are outscoring us. They have almost 40 points in the 4th. All right, Trey's out there. I'm fine with Josh Hart's out there. He's going to get it. Oh, he should have got it. Trey lays it up. No good. Can't get the rebound. And they're going to come down and score, aren't they? Tyrese up to Nembhard. Nembhard's getting guarded by Jay Hart. Tyrese step back 2. Got it. We are tied. I want to go switch that matchup. I don't care. Oh, no, it's there, so I don't know what's going on. We're going on offense, so I'm going to take John out. Put in Trey. Do they have a timeout left, though? They have 2, so yeah. Once they call a timeout, we will make switches again. All right, this is a huge possession. Coming out with an offensive lineup. Josh is getting guarded by Benedict Mathurin. Nembhard's guarding Hero. I don't even know. This is tough. This is a tough 8th seed. Trey driving. Can't get open. Still trying to force it instead of set something up. Spo, call something, bro. Josh Hart on the drive. On Mathurin. He got it. Gives us a lead with 15 seconds left. Okay, now we got to go make our defensive subs. So I'm going to take out Tyler. What's his perimeter? He has a 71 perimeter. Yeah, we're going to take him out. We're going to bring in Marcus. I'm a dummy. I should be playing Marcus Smart, huh? Yeah, we will fix that in the next game. But that's okay. We just need to stop right here. Dude, they got my... Okay, shut him down, Marcus. That's why we brought you back. He pokes it. Here we get there. We got it. We tip it away. It's going to be their ball with 10 seconds left. Marcus almost came in right away, made a huge play. They're going to call another timeout. I got to make sure they don't change my subs. Oh my God, they did. No. Oh my God, no. It didn't let me, and I clicked through it. I'm going to just try and make the sub and see if it does it. It probably won't. So Marcus Smart comes in for one play, tips it away, gets subbed out. Hopefully this works. It probably didn't. It's probably going to be Tyler out there. Yep, guarding Halliburton. Shit. They don't have any timeouts, so they're not going to call one. Tyrese gets right to the lane. Misses! He missed it! 5 seconds, and now Bam just has to hit both free. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, I'm selling. Now Marcus is in for the free throws. I don't know how good of a free throw he is. He catches it in the backcourt. At least waste a second. 4 seconds left. Tyrese fouled out, though. Tyrese fouled out. The first free throw is up. This game should be wraps. Should be heading into game 6 with a 3-2 lead. Second free throw's up and good. They got no timeouts. They got to just chuck something up. Hopefully get fouled. Nembhard catches it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Nobody's guarding him, obviously, and he misses. We win by 1 to take a 3-2 series lead. That's kind of electric. So yeah, I probably overthought this. We are going to go over to the Pacers, not the Pelicans, the Pacers, and we're just not going to start Josh Hart. I mean, John Isaac. We are going to start Marcus. We can just swap their minutes, honestly. I'm not too sure about it. Marcus be the 1, Tyler the 2, Josh the 3. And then let me go over this, change it to Marcus Smart, and we should win this in 6. Probably should have won it earlier, but I messed up. I always forget we have Marcus Smart on the bench. I've done that in like multiple videos now. They are winning though. We pull away, we're up 7, up 6, up 8, up 7, and I think we won by, only 3. Tyrese had a good, shot pretty rough, and Josh led the way with a triple-double. He's averaging 25, 11, and 10 basically. We got Toronto in round 2. I believe we played them last year. They got Quickly, Grady, Brandon. It's a tough team. Go over to the Raptors. Just see what their lineup basically looks like. So yeah, they still got RJ off the bench. This is fine. They got a balanced scoring attack where nobody's like killing, so that's fine. Yeah, we should be okay. The only thing I'm thinking about changing. So Marcus is starting. What if, we'll leave it. We'll leave it, see if we need to change anything. Game 1 is a victory by 21, 22. Triple-double for Josh. Game 2 is a victory by a lot. 52, I think that is. Almost triple-double for Josh. Game 3 is a victory by 10. Josh had an almost triple-double again. We'll ignore the shooting. They win Game 5 by 10. Triple-double for Josh. And we win Game 5. And another triple-double for Josh. My God, he is killing. What is his stats right now? He's currently averaging 25.5, 11 rebounds, 9.5 assists. What is his, I forgot to check. His career high was 50, which was last year, and he had 47 this year. We should look at some of these recent games before the season ended, though. Multiple 30-point games, 42, 10, and 10 against Charlotte. He loves killing Charlotte in this. 33, 15, and 12. 47, 12, and 9 against New Orleans. That is just nasty work. 17 of 23. It's like when he shoots the 3 ball well, because I guarantee he shot the 3. Yeah, 6 of 9 in this game. If he can shoot the 3 well in the game, he's going to go crazy. Any other 40 balls? Nope. A lot of 30s, though. Points-wise, he's up to almost 10,000. So we got Cleveland. I think this is a rematch of last year, too. I might be wrong. And, yeah, I think we start Marcus. They got good offensive bench against the Cavs. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We'll see. Game 1 is a loss. Decent deficit that we felt, or whatever, we lost by a good amount. They scored 50 in the 4th. Donovan had a day. Do we maybe try? Because who do I have guarding? I have Marcus guarding Garland. Oh yeah, that should work. Yeah, I don't really know what better way to set this. So we win game 2, 30, 16, and 10, and Josh is just, we win game 3, 27, 10, 7, and 4. Can we go up 3-1? No. We lose game 4. Close game though, 34, 11, and 4. So this becomes a huge game 5. We have the lead early, and we have pulled away, and we will win this. We'll win by 23. Josh had 41. Game 6, chance to go home, go to the finals, to play the Spurs. We're just going to play all the teams that Heat have played in the finals, apparently. We are trailing, and we lose this game. Josh had 29, 8, and 6. I got to go see. Yeah, we got Mitch Rob starting. Do we have this set to crash the glass? Yeah, we're going to crash all the glass. Game 7, win the battle of the boards, and that looks to be the case. We're up by a lot. We're going to have to do the same strategy against the Spurs, but we do win. Tyler had 29, 6, and 7. Josh, 21, 6, 7, and 3. He's up to 28 a game in these playoffs, and I guarantee he's our conference finals MVP. Victor and Josh Hart, who averaged 31, 10, and 7. All right, I had to take a break, so we are back, and we are about to start the finals. So, looking at the Spurs roster, they're starting Royce O'Neal. They got Ty Jerome off the bench, Vassell, Rui, Tim Hardaway, Stephon Castle, and Boogie Flan look to be their backcourt. So, I think we kind of just rock with what we got. Hopefully, we're going to throw Bam on Wemby, probably. That makes the most sense to me. And then Castle's going to get guarded by... Hold on, not Bam. So Victor is Bam, obviously. Stay attached always. Oh, Ace Bailey. Who's what? Their small forward? Yeah, that's fine. Have Josh always line up with him. Where you at, Ace? So then that means Castle will go with Marcus, and I guess we're good. Bam's got 99 help, 95 interior. Yeah, we should be okay. I think we should be okay. So game 1, we lose by 6. Victor shot 7 of 22, but still had a 20-20 game. Looks like Kel'el Ware's been really bad in the playoffs, actually. So we are going to cut some of his minutes. You know what? We're going to cut all of his minutes, and we're going to give them to John Isaac. Have John playing as our 7th man, just to come in and play some defense. And I'm going to have us protect the paint in this series, and we go down 2-0. Lose by 10, 28, 8, and 10 for Josh, 25 and 13 for Wemby. We are playing the bigs so much. Game 3 is also a loss. This one's the biggest one. Wemby kills us. Damn. I was already saying we were about to have our third, like in my head. We win game 4 though. I switched some defensive settings on Wemby. I don't know if it really helped, but we did have a big win. Here comes game 5, and we are getting killed early on, but starting to come back, and we take a lead. We actually pull away a bit, and we win by 19. Damn. Josh with 26, 11, and 5, forcing game 6, bro. This is such a good playoff run. 4-7, force game 7. Come on. We come back. We were down early. It's back and forth now. Down 9. They pull away. And our finals run ends here. Josh with a really bad game, really, but he led the way. The 3 straight finals runs is nothing to scoff at, so it's a good start. Draft lottery, I don't think we should have a pick still. Yeah, it's 29th, and it goes to Charlotte. Obviously, we're going to accept Josh's team option as well as Khalil Ware's. Oh, and is this the year that the Jaime Jaquez contract kicks in? It is. He becomes our 3rd most high-paid player. Tyler looks to be a free agent. Okay. Definitely front-load him, 40 mil. Marcus Smart at 33. Even if he regresses, his perimeter defense shouldn't go down a whole lot. What is Alvarado's perimeter defense? 86. So even if we can't get him, we will get Alvarado. We'll pick up Dante Exum if we can. We had Caleb Martin, apparently. All right, we got Pell Larson. I'm going to just give him a huge contract. We're going to cheat the system again. 1 year. Whoops. 38.4. Oh, I can't. How much can I give him? Okay, we can give him 33 mil. Perfect. So now we have all our guys, and we have 70 million wrapped up between Pell Larson and Jaime Jaquez. So pretty easy way to move them. We'll go to player progression because both of those guys should progress a little. Josh Hart goes down again, which sucks, but still it's not bad enough where I'm worried. Jaime's up to an 82 and Pell goes up to a 77. Awesome. I'm just going to throw Jaime in there, see what I can get for him. Get Walker Kessler, Aaron Gordon, Gobert in a first. Oh man, these are bad. Nobody wants Pell Larson. Everyone's like, what are you doing? Yeah. See some of the guys on maxes and if they are untouchable. Ja Morant's the first untouchable. Don't want Ja. I'm in Thompson though. Or Mobley. Or Banchero. Okay, any of these 4. Any of those 4. Can I add them to my target list? Oops. How much is Ahmed me? He's only making 35 this year. We could just throw him Pell Larson. I'll throw you Pell Larson and you take Thibault. I didn't give him a no trade clause, so I'm not dealing with that, but I swear I did not give him a no trade clause. Jalen Williams left the Thunder. I didn't even realize that. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the Ahmed Thompson deal done. Okay, but the Cavs for Mobley. We're acquiring too much money. Okay, we'll give him Jaime instead. Jaime, Trey Jones, done deal. Come on. Damn. I don't even really want Paolo though. What kind of year is Jokic? He's coming off a 32 point per game year. Who are some? I mean, Scotty Barnes would be cool. He's not that good in this though. What about Sengun? 17, 9, and 5. Wouldn't mind taking somebody from them. They're looking too damn good again. What's their worst contract? They don't really have one. Shea's their oldest player. Damn. Okay, we're going to have to lower our sights a little bit. I love just getting a guy like Dyson Daniels or a guy like Jaren. Sarr's a cool one. Cooper Flagg's not untouchable. Let's just see if there's a trade for him. Okay, we take OG. Oh, OG's got 3.5 stars. Then you take Trey Jones. Come on, Washington. 2 firsts is enough. Of course it's not. I know it's not, but I was hoping. I mean, Jarrett Allen... getting boards, kicking it up. He's only 6'9" though. Man, there's a lot of 90s. There is a Dyson Daniels trade, a couple of them on the table. And we could get Buzelis. I don't like this trade for us. I don't want to give up Trey. I don't care to have Buzelis. Throw Jaime. You can take Khalil. Okay, what if I keep Khalil and I give you 2 firsts? 2 firsts, 2 seconds. And John Isaac. Okay, I'm going to go do some scummy things to get some first round picks. And then we'll be back. If we put up both Pell and Jaime, there are some trades out here that are at least interesting. Like Pascal gives us a good bit of interior and perimeter defense, can score a little bit. We could bring in DeAndre Ayton, who's still at this point still just 29 years old. I might do this. If we package in Khalil Ware, we could also get Sabonis and Josh Giddey. Giddey's still only 25, and then Sabonis is 31, coming off another good year. How much better is Colel? 99 close shot. What's the interior and perimeter looking like? Not that good. His defensive rebound's really good, though. All right, first trade we're going to do is with the Hawks for a first-round pick. We're going to release this Calbert Keefe guy. We don't need a 65 overall on our team. Oh, my God. Free agents here are crazy. Pause. Will some of these guys sign a minimum? Of course. Davion. Any, like, old worth it? Got Kawhi's here. He won't sign a minimum, though, right? Any 75 and up. Sarge will sign a minimum. Caruso won't. Levine won't. Cody Martin will. Okay, so we will go trade those dudes. We trade both of them to the Celtics for a first and a guy named Darrell Payton. Is he decent enough? He might land us a first. Although his perimeter defense is an A. What is the number? 84? Eh. Alright, Pelicans will give me an unprotected first. And then Thunder will give me a first for a trade exception. Boom. Okay. So now we've loaded up at least 3 first-round picks to try and go get a guy here. They don't seem to want to do this Dyson Daniels trade, but I'm going to load it up with first-round picks. Let's go. Okay. I figured they would at some point. We lose all of our first-round picks, but now we have Dyson Daniels here to come play defense. And then let's go try and get Pell Larson out of here as well. I'm kind of cool with keeping the core here. I mean, I wouldn't mind Mobley, but I just don't think Mobley's going to happen. Also throw in Mitch Robb. Not going to get it done for Mobley. De'Aaron Fox over back in Sacramento. I don't know when that happened. Played for Chicago and New York last year before, I guess, signing with them. Pell Larson and Mikal aren't that far off. And we're going to go get Mikal Bridges off the bench for us. We brought him back with Josh. Now we just got to make sure everyone else's shot tendencies aren't as high. Okay, I think we should be good with this. Should be the best year we've had. And I'm going to set it so Josh is playing hella minutes. I don't know. I still feel like I want Mitch Robb to start. You know, we can just, in baseball, we'd call it platooning. We'll platoon them. Dyson, they went Dyson start. I'm fine with that. But Mikal play 25. All right. Josh will be playing the most, but his numbers should probably, I want to get him up to 40. So we'll take even more of Trey's minutes away. Sorry, Trey. I think this is what it's going to look like. 38 for Josh. We'll go 30 and 30 for those guys, 32 to Bam, and we'll see how this goes. Damn, there's so many guys here. Nobody wants to sign a minimum, obviously, so Precious, come on. Cole Anthony, come on. Come win a championship with us. I don't blame some of these younger guys, but it's like you're not getting signed, so you might as well. We'll just bring in Clay, let him get a ring, and we'll bring back Gary Payton. All right, so to start the year, we are 4-1. Points-wise, Josh is second with 19, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Bro, why are you second? Why is he second? 15 and 10, 10, 5 and 7, 25, 5 and 6. Dang, he shot 30. Okay, so it's been a slow start, but he is shooting a lot, so I'm not too mad. Shot close is still like a 90, right? Yeah, we'll bump that up to 90. His mid's not great. All right, well, hopefully he just heats up here in a minute. Okay, we are 10-1. And Josh is up to 21, 8 and 8, so he's leading the way. Almost 2 steals, 2 blocks. Field goal percentage is really bad, but hopefully he gets up to like at least 42 from the field. All right, so through the end of November, he's up to 25, 9 and 9. Field goal percentage is up to 45%, so it was just a slow start. You can see in the month of November, he went from 19 points a game up to 27. Rebounds went up, assists went down, steals went down, blocks went down, but field goal percentage way up. You'll love to see it. That Dyson Daniels trade is going to be what saved us. And the Mikal Bridges. Getting rid of all those picks for those two guys. Just to be off our bench. Or Mikal's off the bench. And then that moves Tyler to the bench. We are losing a little bit here. We lost 4 of 5 for a stretch. Playing the Knicks, he had 31, 9 and 7. Let's go see if he's had any like crazy games this year. So points are at 24. If we go to his recent game, actually let's go to game highs. He's ahead a 47-point game again. 43 here in a loss by 1. That 47-point was against the Denver Nuggets. He had 47, 12 and 9 with 3 steals, 19 of 28, 2 of 6 shooting. Man, if he just hit one more 3, he'd be at 50. At the trade deadline, we are 38 and 13. And Josh is still averaging about 24, 9 and 9. Really good stuff. I have to imagine he's going to be an all-star again. And it's early. He will lose this, I'm sure, because the other guy's stats are better. But he is leading the MVP race right now. We're not gonna make trades. I assume offensive rating, we are decent. We are, actually, we're low. And then defensive rating, we have to be the best, right? Yeah, we're the #1 defense. Best rating differential. Most assists by far. Rebounds, we lead the league. Steals, we lead the league. This is per 100 possessions. All right, yeah, we'll just keep some. All-star, Josh Hart again. Third time. Gonna have to extend Josh, if he will. Yeah, he doesn't even want that much money. Perfect. And we are gonna have some free agents. Khalil Ware, really the only one to be worried about. Trey Jones is probably gone. I probably should have traded him. We lose to the Knicks by 1. Josh had an off game. Towns and Brunson played well. Trying to hunt that 50th win. We got it. I'm curious to see how Sabonis and Giddey are doing. Obviously, I thought about trading for them. Giddey's having a pretty good year. And then Sabonis, I was wondering if this would be the year he fell off. It kind of looks like it is. At least the points are down. 55 wins. Can we get 60? Another win against the Knicks. Terrence Shannon Jr. gave us 36, Brunson 27, but Hart 36, 9 and 4. Good shooting. Win number 60, no. And we didn't get it. But Josh, he did it. He fucking did it. Those percentages aren't great, but 24 a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal and a half. Did he just win defensive? I was hoping he won defensive player of the year, but obviously that's going to go to Wemby. How many blocks a game? 2.5. Dude, I'm hyped. First team All-NBA again. NBA MVP. He's a 2-time champion. 2-time Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Did we have any defensive team guys? Dyson Daniels. No Bam. Okay. Simulating playing again. And I already feel better this year than I did last year. Game 1. It's a win. Josh almost a triple-double. Yeah, we sweep the Hawks. I just sit him around. I wasn't worried. The Pistons, on the other hand, Cade, Lou Dort, Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, Jalen Duren. This is a tough defensive team. My God. We're going to throw Dyson on Cade, obviously. Dyson's perimeter is a 96. Stay attached. Okay, it's 2-2. I was going to sim around because I was confident, but game 1, Josh had 10. Cade had a 40 ball. Game 2, 17, 11, and 7. Cade with 28. Game 3, Cade with 34, 7, and 8. Josh Hart, 18, 4, and 11. Cade is holding them in this. Game 4, Josh gave him a 40 ball, but so did Cade. We are tied at 2. Game 5 here, we need to pull away. Keeping it close, we come back, take a lead, pull away a little bit. We're up 4, up 2, tie game. They're up 2 with 1:25 left. We got to hop in. Also, I'm watching this Knicks-Celtics Game 6. There's 5 minutes left. The Knicks are up by 35, I want to say. Why is OG in the game? Come on, Tibbs. Do not let an injury happen. There's 5:02 left in this game. So if I predict an injury, all right, Towns just checked out, but yo, OG's still on the floor. Cade, wide open 3. Dyson Daniels not closing out well. They take a 5-point lead. We cannot lose, bro, because Josh is going to start getting bad. We have to at least get this 3rd championship. Josh around the screen. Kicks it out to Dyson. Dyson gets a screen from Mitch Rob. Throws it inside. Ron Holland tips it. Not enough. Get the bucket. Down 3. Hey, PJ Tucker's checking in for the Knicks right now. All right, my fault. Cade bringing it up. Jalen Duren screen. Cade throws it in. Duren, Mitch Rob defense. Offensive board. Tips it up. Can't get it. Cade's wide open. Jalen Duren almost got another offensive board, but we are pushing it. Bridges, layup, down 1. Just down 1. Good defensive stand here. Come on. We got Levine off the bench, it looks like. Dyson. What? Dyson Daniels' is fucking 96 perimeter is getting him cooked. What is going on? Still down 3. We got 3-point shooting on the floor. We call a timeout. Trey's coming in. Bam's coming in. I could make an executive decision. I think I'm going to. We obviously need a 3, so fine with Dyson being out there. Josh has got to be. I think I want Bam at the 5, and then here we'll do something like this maybe. Or do we go, I guess something like this. Try and get a 3. 3-point shooting at every position here. Hopefully I don't regret keeping Josh in there. But I feel like for this type of video, Josh has to be in there. Dyson getting guarded by Asar Thompson. Trey catches it at half court, damn near, almost goes back court. Trey wants a 3. Hunting one, gets a nice move, mid-range, bricks it. Damn, at least we fouled Jalen Duren. We're going to have to foul again to put them in the bonus. There's going to be about 14.7 seconds left, I'm calling. Pass it in, 14.3. Cade makes the first, and he makes the second, so we are down 5. Trey's going to bring it up. We need a quick 3. Passes it up to Josh. Contested 3, and that's not going to go. We lose game 5. It is 3-2 Detroit. Hate to have to root against them, but I have to. To go against Charlotte. So whoever wins goes against Charlotte. Taking away Trey's minutes. Love you, Trey, but We need points. I mean defense. And I'm conflicted here. Who I think I want to go perimeter defense is 89. What's his all right, we'll go Dyson at the 1, Mikhail at the 2. Trey can play 30 off the bench. Mitch Rob's only playing 25. Okay. I want to lean on our starters. Trey and Tyler, I love you guys. I think you're a huge reason why we're good every year, but I think this is somewhat where I want to go. But I also want to switch to not run in transition, but to crash the glass. And I'm really tempted, man. We'll go 15 for Kalel. Get Mikhail up to 30. 31 for Dyson Daniels. We need to get these guys minutes up. 22 for Trey. 22 for Hero. We need defense, man. We need to close this series out with defense. Game 6, hopefully we can still score the ball, though. And yeah, seems to be the right call. We outscored them by 20 in the first quarter. They are coming back, though. But we close it out. Now we get to go on our home floor. Josh led the way. Mikhail, 28. Game 7. 2 best words in sports. We're up back and forth now. They pull away a little bit, but we're in the lead again. Okay, and we pulled away. Okay, conference finals. Another year in the conference finals. Josh Hart, 34, 12, and 9. The MVP for a reason. I think we're going to rock the same lineup, truthfully. Dylan Harper off the bench? There's no way they have Dylan Harper off the bench. Bro, okay. So we have to play this one a little differently. I'm going to look at the Hornets roster. This Stanley Downs guy, where's he at? Or Dennis, right? Dang, he can shoot that ball, though. No, he can't. Can he? The grades say he can. He's got a 92 midi, 77 3. Driving layups really good. What's his perimeter defense? 65. Okay. We're going to go look at the Hornets. I think I want Mikhail coming off the bench. We're going to start Trey. Mikhail's going to play 35 off the bench. I think we're going to stay with the same minutes. So LaMelo's going to get guarded by Dyson. Then not too worried about anybody else. Except what position is he? I'm going to set his matchup to be Mikhail. Just, when they're both on the court or whatever. And then Stanley Dennis, I want his on-ball pressure to be a bit of a gap. Maybe not. Yeah, something like that. And then, they got 8 and 2? They're starting DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to rock. Oh, wait, but they got Brandon Miller, too. Okay, forgot about Brandon Miller. So Brandon Miller gets guarded by Dyson, I guess. Dang, he's all the way down here. And then Mark Williams, where are you at? Yo, they might have us. They might be better than us. Game 1 is a loss. Just by 2. Bam had 28-6, 23-7, 11 for Josh. Game 2 is a win. Okay, we won by 5. Josh 31, 15, 12. Pivotal game 3, we lose. We lose by 9. Miles Bridges led the way. Off ball, we're going to do gap and moderate. Try and get him to shoot a little bit more, settle. Pivotal game 4, we win it, okay? And we killed him. Holy. Miles Bridges shot 11 threes. Okay, we forced him to shoot and he couldn't. 140 to 102. He scored 47 in the fourth, 30 in every quarter before that. Josh triple-double again. And game 5, we lose. Dylan Harper, man. 6'7" point guard. All right, game 6 it is. We're down 3-2. We're winning early. Okay, we pulled away. Big second quarter. And we are going to win this one. Okay, perfect. Josh Hart, 33, 5-7, 5 steals. I'm not going to make any changes, I don't think. Dallas makes it to the finals. We're winning. Close. Okay, we're going to go back to the NBA Finals. 3rd straight year, I think. Josh Hart led the way, 29, 10, 9, 5, and 3. 8 for 20 shooting, 1 for 6 from 3. But whatever. I am curious. Josh Hart did win again, averaging almost 30 and 10 and 10, but I forget when I made that change. Was it after game 3? I think it was after this game. Yeah, so he shot 2 of 11 there, 3 of 9 there, 6 of 16 overall, 4 of 6, 1 for 2, and then, yeah, we really mitigated his effectiveness those last few games. LaMelo, did he have any crazy games? No, game 1 was bad. Game 2 was pretty solid. Game 3 was bad. Game 4 was bad. I would say game 5 is bad. Game 6 was good. And game 7, meh. But we're back in the finals to play the Mavericks. Okay. I think we match up well. I think we match up at least okay. Oh no, Marcus Smart. Who did we just play, the Hornets? Does Marcus Smart still have really good defense though? Because it might be worth it just to play him for that. What's his perimeter? It's at 87. I think Dyson just takes it over from here. Yeah. And I think we'll just go back to that lineup we went in round 1. Let's go see Dink Pate. How good are you? You're averaging about 25. Damn, 25, 4, and 5. Okay, so yeah, Josh starting is going to be big. Neesmith, what's your perimeter defense? Are you gonna lock up Josh? Hopefully not. Perimeter defense is about a 76. Okay. Anthony Davis gets guarded by Bam, obviously. Perfect. They got Kawhi. And then instead of Marcus, give me Dyson Daniels. Game 1 is a victory by 12. Josh, great game. Game 2 is a loss. Damn, big time loss too. Ding Pate, don't be the thing that kills us, please. Throw Mikal on him. Pivotal game 3, 1-1 series. We are winning. We're losing. We're still losing. We're down 2. We're down 5. Oh, they pulled away. 22-10-5. 2-1 series. Them on our home floor. We got to win this one. We're losing. Who is killing us? Jaden Hardy in this game? And we are gonna lose again. We're gonna go down 3-1. Jaden Hardy killed us. The Jaden Hardy game. Oh my God, we are gonna lose again. We are winning. Okay, minute 38 left. We're up 1. They gave number 77. Who is that? Is that Ben Serif dude? He's an 83 overall, averaging about 13 points, and they gave him Luka's number. That's crazy. But defense wins championships. Maybe he's a better defender. I don't know. I don't know nothing about him. Dyson Daniels catches it. Inside to Josh. Josh drives. Gets the lay. I didn't think he was going to get that. 125 left. He gives us a 3-point lead. Trying to force a game 5. Kyrie gets a screen. No, he doesn't. Now he gets a screen from AD. Layup. No help. Tough. 100-99. Kyrie's got 17. 1 minute left. Come on, Josh. Get something going. Dyson gets no screens. I thought for sure he's going to get one by Kalel. I think we just ran the exact same play they ran. Josh, pull up midi. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Bam. Gets fouled. I thought he was about to make that. First free throw is up and in. It rattles around, so looks like he's going to miss this one. Okay, he made them both. They call a timeout. 102-99. No threes, fellas. No threes. Whatever you do, don't give up a 3. This is a really good defensive lineup. Dyson guarding Kyrie. Kyrie tries to drive. Dyson's there the whole way. He goes up, fading, can't get it. Dyson gets the rebound. Where is he going? Almost went out of bounds. Josh brings it up court. Kyrie on him. Lay this up, Josh. Lay! Let's go. Force a game 5. 104-99. A stop and then some free throws will put this game away. But we got to get that stop first. Can't start talking like it's already happened. Dyson still guarding Kyrie. Kyrie driving. Takes it out to Ding Pate. Pate, I don't know who this dude is. I've seen the name. I've read the name before. Kalel Ware fouls Derek Lively. Hopefully we get a missed free throw here. I would prefer Mitrob being in right now, but Lively makes the first, 65%. Can he miss the second for us, please? And he doesn't. Clutch Gene there. We got 2 timeouts. We're not going to call it. We're going to inbound to Mikal Bridges, who I believe is a pretty good free throw shooter. The first one is good. 78%. That's not crazy. I don't know if it's gone down because he's older or if it's because he's tired. And the second one misses. We're up 4. Do we foul? I don't know. Probably not. Just don't give up a 3. No threes. We can live with the 2. If we give up a 2, I'm going to call a timeout and check in our best free throw shooters. Pate's going to catch it in the backcourt. Passes it to Kyrie. Kyrie gives it to Pate. Pate to Davis. Davis contested 3. Can't get it to go. Under 10 seconds, we're up 4. This should be a done deal. And we win 107-104. Lively had a good day. How nasty is AD still? Wait, did I see he's only averaging like 12 points? Not even good shooting. What's his attributes? The midi's still solid. What about tendencies? He's got a 68 shot. I'm gonna maybe change this from stay attached on Anthony Davis to just automatic. Then I guess, Dink's averaging 21, Kyrie's averaging 19. I think drive help maybe. I wish we could see what he's averaging in this series easier. I guess I can go to his recent games. Is he like passing or is he just killing us on his own? Okay, so since this series started, I guess he's really not killing us. Who is killing us? Is it just a team effort? This dude's had some good games. Jaden Hardy's had multiple 20-point games against us. Anthony Davis, not great. Kawhi hasn't been nothing. Who's killing us? I don't get... Dang, it's fucking Derek Lively. I had it set to crash the boards, right? Alright, game 6. We're losing. We're winning now. Say that, then we lose, but then we're up. 6-point game, 8-point game. We pull away. Okay, we forced the game 7 behind 35, 8, and 6 from Josh. Kyrie didn't play well. AD shot pretty well, but he just didn't shoot too much where we got killed. Game 7, dude. No game 7s. All right, we get off to an early lead in game 7. Watch that lead fade away. Down by 9, down by 8, down by 1, down by 3. down by 7, and we lose by 7. Josh, man. We're at the point where Josh is going to start getting bad. I'm going to let Gary Payton retire, man. I am going to let them decrease the shot clock so Josh's points can go even. Do I do that? Do I do that? Sure. Draft lottery, we shouldn't have a pick. We need a head coach. Bring back Spo. Sign him up. All right, we re-signed Kalel. We can bring in Thibault, I guess, again. What's his perimeter at? 89. We'll bring in John Isaac, who's only 30 at this point, which is crazy. And then, I guess we bring in Thibault. Before we get to player progression, I think I'm going to try and trade Mikal because he's already 31. I have to imagine he regresses. Or maybe a guy who's about to progress. His defense is so bad, though. All right, I think we're going to bring in Tari Eason, who has pretty good ratings, especially defensively. 83 interior, 89 perimeter, 99 steal. Obviously, he's a little undersized, but for Mikal, who I think is about to regress, and Tari, who could possibly progress this offseason, could be big. Tari did progress. Josh is down to his inside scoring is down to an 89, so it's not that crazy. His shooting is worse. A lot of stuff going down for him. Dyson Daniels goes down. And you know what? I think it might be time to trade Trey. For being one of our star players, I have to take him out of the rotation in big moments. And I just don't really want to have a guy like that. It's not his fault. We have the luxury of doing that because our team's so good. And I think we're going to bring Christian Brown. 82 perimeter, really good shooting, better size. We also get this point guard who has 6'3", decent shooting. I don't expect him to play, but 91 perimeter, he might play. Boom, done deal. All right, so we got to try and get another championship. We're going to move Dyson over to the 1. That's fine. You can go down a little bit. You'll be fine. So Dyson, Hero, Hart, Adebayo, Eason, Brown, Robinson, and Trey Jones back. They really want to go with Kalel Ware. As a pace and space offense, we were one of the worst defensive teams last year, which is interesting. So Josh Hart coming off an MVP year. I'm fine with giving Trey less minutes. Mitch Rob can stay where he's at. Josh, you're going to play. I want you to play 40 again because of how good you were. I think this is what we'll go with. This stuff all seemed to work last year. Dyson at the 1, Hero 2, Hart 3, Adebayo and Ware, Tari Eason off the bench, as well as Christian Brown, and Mitch Rob, Trey Jones. Just make sure he's still doing his thing. Okay, so it looks like he should be good, and we will sim through the season. 5 games in, we are 4-1, 38-13-7, 26-14-7, 35-7-5, 45-11-8. Okay, he's off to a heater of a start. Just 5 games in, obviously, but points-wise, he's averaging 36.4, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists on 49% shooting. I have to remember, too, I had the shot clock decrease, so there is going to be just higher scoring in the league overall. First 20 games there, we are 15-5. Leading the way is Cade in points, and Josh has fallen down to 6, but he is averaging 30 a game. I think instead of pace and space, we're going to go 7 seconds and just see if that helps us get him even more points. Okay, we just scored 165. Josh had 40, 28, 9, and 6. If we score 180, I'll check how many he had. So the trade deadline is February 1st. We are 37-14, good enough for second in the conference. Power ranking first, though. Josh just under 30 a game, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals almost, over a block. I mean, incredible season. I have to imagine he still is top 5. He's barely top 5 in the MVP voting. Cade's averaging 47 and 9. Jokic is doing crazy Jokic things. Fair enough. Is he at least in defensive? No. Clutch player though, he's number 1. Whoever that matters to. We're gonna sim through. I'm not too worried about it right now. I think we made Josh Hart a Hall of Famer. The West beat us in the All-Star game, but Josh made it again, man. That's 4th time, right? 4th time All-Star. And we are on pace to win over 60, I think. Or just about 60. Bam will re-sign, but we can't. Damn. What's the number? Well, he is on docket for 2 more years, so that's fine. Anybody big not under contract? No, we're good. So many games against the Knicks, man. 21, 14, and 6. Here he had 43, 10, and 9. And we do finally win 60 games. I feel like we just missed it the last couple of years, if I remember correctly. Cade wins your MVP, averaging over 40. And he also won clutch player. He stole that from Josh. We won 63 games. We win both of those. He didn't even make first team. 2nd team All-NBA. Great year. I'm not mad at it. Defensive, nothing. Damn. So, simulating the play-in, we got the Cavs again. Seems to be a running theme. I think we should be okay. Game 1's a win, and we sweep them. We have the Pistons in round 2, and we should be okay, I think. Game 1's a win. Oh, you know what's probably hurting? Is I probably still have it set to have us crash the offensive boards. So we probably could have even been even better. Season leader in points was 74 for Cade. Josh had 45. Let's run and transition. Game 2 is a victory by a lot, 37-13-5. Game 3 is a victory, 33-8-13. And Game 4 is a victory, 31-9-9. Going against Charlotte now, running it back against them. Stanley Dennis has hit a new level, averaging about 22 on the year. Let's just see. Game 1 is a loss by 22, and Game 2 is also a loss by 1. Game 3 is a win by 10. Limit perimeter. Game 4 is a win by 21. Game 5 is a win by 30. Game 6 is a win. So now, Josh Hart again, we get to go face the Spurs. That's our reward for winning. The Stephon Castle, Ace Bailey, Zion now. Oh, okay. Yeah, they got Zion now. 91 three-pointer, 85 three-pointer, 92 three-pointer, 84. Off the bench, 82, 87, 84. I don't think we beat this team, bro. Game 1 is a loss. Yeah, they just got too much, bro. I think our best bet could go defense. Try and get shooters open, limit transition, protect the paint, crash the defensive glass. Game 2 is a win by 14. Josh gave us 40. Game 3 is a win by 11. 36-14-10. Just by changing the system proficiency, we go up 3-1. We won by 2. Can we close it out in Game 5? We're coming back, trying to play tough defense on them. We're down 12. Yeah, it's not happening in this game. Close them out in 6. Close them out in 6. Please close them out in 6. Let's, did I forget? I didn't do this. Goddamn. Bam. Guard. Wemby. Yep, they forced a Game 7. We didn't even have a chance in Game 6. Didn't even have a chance, bro. All right, so let's rethink this. Instead of just, oh my gosh, we'll just do this. You idiot. I'm an idiot. All right, we're going to take away Trey's minutes. Give Bam 36. Give Tari 34. I'm fine with this. Game 7. Defensive. Come on. We got the lead. Okay, that just saved us the championship. The Tari Easton signing saved us a championship. Thank you, finally. And he came up big, 31-9, 8 steals. Hopefully he didn't just steal Josh Hart's Finals MVP. I don't think he did. Let's go get a bucket. I don't know. We're probably getting close to the ending years. You would think. Josh is, at this point, he is 34. I mean, he's still hooping. Give me a Josh Hart ISO. He's got, can't tell who that is. If that's Cass. I wasn't looking. God dang it. That's on me. That's on me. No, don't sub him out. I didn't get a bucket. Kylan Boswell drives. Mitch Rob can't block it. We're up 15. Maybe we blow it. All right, we're going to sub in Josh. Try and get a bucket. Step back. Give me one. Bucket. Rolls around 14-8-5. I have to assume he wins Finals MVP again. Not his best game, but was averaging 30 in these playoffs. And the Finals MVP is Josh. Does it show up in the awards? I think it does, right? Yeah. Number 2, 3-time NBA champion. At this point, if you're retiring, you retire. I don't care. Draft lottery. We shouldn't have a pick still. I don't know why I went into the draft. We're going to accept this team player option on this 25-year-old with 91 perimeter. And we won't offer that dude. Doesn't look like we have too many free agents, so that's good. We'll bring in Thibault again. He probably won't play. Those are big moves. Oh, let's bring John Isaac back. Why not? Just vets to be on the roster. Okay. So Josh Hart's down to an 80. That Anthony guy's up to a 79. So it looks like Josh will probably be that was probably his last All-Star season. Probably his last great season, I'd assume. So let's go check what his attributes are. So inside scoring, still an 88. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to keep it where it is. Three-pointer and midi don't look great. Free throw still good. And the driving layup's still decent. I'm going to bring it back a little bit. Bump it down to a 90. Now we're going to start bumping guys up. So like Tyler Hero gets you back up to like 80. Damn, you're at a 60. Dyson Daniels gets you up to like a 70. Christian Brown up to the 60s. Who else do we need big production from? I think that's probably it. Lineup wise, I think I'll let them rock with what they have. The only thing I'm going to change is this stuff. Neutral. We'll play physical defense. We'll go run. Do we want to go? We'll go some crash, others run. And we'll go back to 7 seconds because that was sick. Or actually, We'll go pace and space. That benefited Josh the best. And then we'll do some crash others run. All right, see how this season goes. Up and down start. 32, 10, and 13 game. 15, 5. So currently, Josh is down to 18 points a game. Sim a little more, see where he ends up, and then I got to go do something. So I'm going to come back to this tomorrow, and I'm probably going to completely forget how it went. But we just scored 191 points. Multiple guys with 30. Josh had 26. Come on, tell me you're not even in the 20s. He's saying this will be his last year. Fair enough, Josh, but you're not even hooping. All right, well, we'll just get this year over with. All right, I'm trying to finish this video tonight. If he's going to retire at the end of this year, we should be fine. I won't override it. He's won a bunch of championships. I don't feel the need for a one last ride type of year. But the sim is so damn slow. All right, fine. We'll call it there. We are 32 and 12, and I'll come back to this tomorrow. Josh is currently averaging about 18, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Decent stats. Still super efficient. His usage is just down. Let's up both of these again. And I am going to up his minutes again. Just see if, he's only playing 27 minutes, man. We'll up his minutes back up. See if it gets him closer to where he was. And then I also think I want to do this. Because Tari was so good in the playoffs. Knock you down to 25. And Josh played 37. All right. My dog's barking. I'll be right back. All right. So I'm back. We're middle of January. And I think we're going to get Josh obviously over 20 points a game. He's averaging 18. We upped his minutes, do we up his touches? I don't remember. But it should be a very, not similar year to last year, but another good year. And starting middle of January to the finish of the year. We are at the trade deadline. We're not going to stop. We don't need to make trades. I'm going to assume he wasn't an all-star this year. Nope. Just in case we do change our mind and try and do this again, let's try and bring some of these guys back. All right, we brought Bam back. Mitch Rob will resign. Dyson Daniels wants to test free agency. Christian Brown not eligible. Could be an interesting free agency if we do run this back. We are first in the conference at 50 and 20. I don't like being first in the conference. It never seems to work out in 2K. And we miss out on 60 wins again. Victor is your MVP. Rookie of the year, averaged 7 points. Ekpe Udoh. Why does that seem to happen? That's a real dude's name. Tatum, clutch player of the year. Pop still coaching in this. Nobody from the Heat on anything. Defensive first, defensive second, Dyson Daniels. All right, time to go see if what we did helped Josh finish the year strong. He did 22, 7, and 8. Another great year. Obviously, numbers are down from last year. I bet they're way up if we just look at the months. So, since All-Star, he averaged about 27, 8, and 9.5. That would have been good enough for close to All-Star. So, January, it ramps up because midway through, we switched it. February, great month. March, April, he averaged 35 a game. How many games was it? He averaged 35 in 4 games. He did win Player of the Week, scored 40. His season high was 40, okay. It was in the second to last game. All right, playoff time. We have to play Toronto again. Are we good enough to just beat them? We sweep them just by simming around. Going against Philly in round 2. They got a 94 overall Jared McCain, an 89 overall Franz Wagner. Franz get guarded by Tari Eason, and then Jared McCain by Dyson Daniels. Should be okay. Sweep them as well. This Hornets team, man, they're tough. Dylan Harper is starting, so is LaMelo gone or is he on the bench? He is on the bench. Did he win 6 man? Is that the award he won this year? Yep. This team is gross. Well, how do we get around this team, bro? Let's go look at Josh's attributes. Make sure they're still not too bad. He has perimeter still an 80. He's averaging 29 in the playoffs. We should be okay. Famous last words. Stanley Dennis is averaging 25, though. So what are they starting? Mark at the 5, Filipowski at the 4. I think we go Jay Hart at the 2. Oh, Eason can play the 3. So Stanley Dennis, who's the 3. It's Tari Eason. Oh, we can't leave him. We cannot gap him anymore. He's an A+ 3-pointer. Mark Williams, have him guarded. Is Kalel a good enough rebounder now? I'd say so. Do we go Mitch Rob? Terrier's an 84. No, that's fine. Take away Trey's minutes. Kalel played 36. I want Tari to play more. All right, so Tari's guarding that one dude. Mark Williams, not by Tyler Hero, by Kalel. Oh my God, they're starting Josh Hart too, or Brandon Miller, right? Oh my God, they are just gonna cook. This team is like giving me nightmares. Brandon's averaging 20. What's Dylan Harper? 31. And I have Mikal on him, who is on their team. I almost want to do it just to see if it glitches the game out. Yeah, for game one, I'm doing it just to see, and I gotta hop in. We're winning early, so I don't know what I was tripping about. We're winning by a lot too, 100 points in 3 quarters, and we end up scoring 151. Josh Hart 32, 12, and 10. Game 2 is a loss though. We lose by 8. Game 3 is a win. Josh is leading us. Damn. Okay, we gotta change this. Make sure it's the right guy, and that would be Dyson Daniels. I think gonna play that Brooke Anthony dude. He's an 80 overall, decent scoring, but what I love about him, great pass accuracy, good ball handle, 92 perimeter defense is just crazy. So who do we take out? I think this is what we're gonna go with, and that way LaMelo's getting guarded by a good defender. All right, 2-2 series. Need this game. They snatched the lead from us. They're killing us. LaMelo is killing our guy. He ended up being the leading scorer. Game 6. Oh my God. Dylan Harper has 17. We're trying to hang around, and they just kill us. That'll do it. We lose by a lot. Josh ends up averaging about 27, 8, and 8 in these playoffs. Chet and Harper and the Hornets win the finals. I'm gonna override it. He's gonna come back one more year. Pop finally retires. Joel Embiid retires, and I'm gonna bring it back to 20 seconds, and we're gonna approve it, or 24 seconds, excuse me. And we still don't have our pick this year. Staff signing, bring back Michael Stauffer, try and bring back Brooke Anthony, try and bring back Christian Brown. Oh my God, we gotta try and bring back Dyson Daniels too. Okay, so we're good. We were able to bring back Dyson, Brooke Anthony, and Trey Jones. I am gonna try and trade Trey though. Eric Gordon Jr. Nothing worthwhile, so I'm not gonna trade him. Still need a small forward. Bring in Dylan Brooks. Why not? Anybody worthwhile to try and trade? Maybe Mitch Rob and Trey. Well, I think we are going to do this. We're going to give Dylan Brooks, Trey Jones, and Mitch Rob over to the Hornets for a first-round pick and Mark Williams, hopefully also making them worse whilst making us better. Player progression time. Tyler goes down a little bit, but Mitch Rob stayed the same. And Dylan Brooks went down 3. Trey Jones about stayed the same. For us, though, Josh Hart down 2 more. I think I could easily win the 6th Man of the Year award with him, but that feels too easy. I'm going to lower the bench utilization down to like 30. You can play 12. You can play 16. Khalil Ware can play 20. Tari down to 28. Give Josh 40 and Dyson 33. As far as shot tendencies, we're going to lower Tari since I don't think he should be our second most shooting guy though. How bad is his close shot now? Still 86. Okay, so we're still in a good spot. Last year, Josh, do us proud. Make us proud. Don't do us, please. It was a slow start, but we're up to 18 and 9. Josh is just averaging 17, 6, and 8. Horrible shooting. Who's right behind him? Dyson Daniels is bad? Let's go look at things. We're still playing pace and space, which still seems to be best for Josh. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he just picks it up. Oh, but the points should be down because of the shot clock deal. Just lower other guys' shot tendencies a little. I think we're in the NBA Cup final. Yeah, Thunder at Heat. Let's see if we can pull this one out. Back and forth, back and forth. We're pulling away. We're down. We're tied. We're down. And we lose this one. Dyson Daniels led the way. Not the best game for us. All right. We'll stop at the trade deadline. We are 3rd in the conference. Josh is averaging about 19, 6, and 8. Not great. Still, I mean, he's still a good player. I'm interested to see. Yeah, he's still adding wins. If we look at the metric numbers, the negative guys, we don't even have one. So I think we're good. We'll just keep rocking. He doesn't make the All-Star team to anybody? No. All right, praying for a hot finish to the year. Oh, he's talking about re-signing. I should have re-signed him. I skipped past the contract extensions because I thought he would retire. He tried to retire last year. Can we get another 50-win season? Yes, we can. He did it against the Knicks. We went 53. Nobody from us win any awards. Defensive first, Dyson Daniels. Simulating the play-in. Man, it'd be cool if the Hornets got upset. We get the Pacers. Truthfully, I'm not too worried about them. But hopefully that doesn't backfire. Tyrese averaging 20, 17 for this Brevin Bridges dude. So not Marcus Smart. I don't even know if Marcus Smart's still on the team. We'll go Dyson Daniels. Brevin Bridges isn't even starting. What about Nembhard and Holland? What are they averaging? Nembhard's averaging about 10 and Ron's averaging about 12. So not too much to worry about. We are down 3-0 because I just simulated the wrong because I thought we would win, and we got swept. I was talking shit. Does Josh retire? Aaron Holiday? Oh my God, Josh, don't do this to me. He did not retire. We don't have our pick this year either. I don't know how all these different teams have them. They must be out there trading our picks. Mark Williams declines his player option. Bring back Derek Jones Jr. maybe? Yeah. Trey's a free agent. Looks like he doesn't really have anywhere to go. Player progression, I can only imagine is going to be super ugly for us. Josh is down to a 75. Close shots down to an 84. All right, he's talking about retiring, so that's good. They barely want him to play. We're going to start him at the 2. And I think I'm gonna trade Khalil Ware and Christian Brown and try and get somebody else, but try and patch up their 2 minutes with just one player. Probably a big off the bench. Right now, we'll just give those minutes to Barber. So if we trade Khalil Ware and Christian Brown, about $40 million, 2 guys finally getting up there in age. You get this 26-year-old, 89, 91 shot IQ, 99 we could get Jalen Brunson. What's the Stars perimeter defense though? 90. We could bring in Sengun, dude. There's so many good options, but a 99 perimeter defense, dude. 6'6" shooting guard. We also bring in Daniel Gafford off the bench. I'm cool with it. So Josh Hart's gonna be our starting 2. Take away his minutes. They're gonna want that Powell dude starting. Too bad. And we'll just rebuild the bench real quick after we give Josh his minutes. Okay, so now we have about 60 minutes off the bench to work out. I mean, we could just give them all 15, but we'll go 20 for this Powell dude. No, we'll go 24. Gafford can give us a strong 20. Hey, that leaves no minutes for those two. You know what? Fine. Give Hero the last 16. Pace and space, we are 4-star. We're gonna go balanced and then just see how the season goes. Let me make sure Josh's shooting tendency isn't way down. Dang, this Powell dude looks like he could be the next LeBron. All right, send me to the end of the year. We start off the season 9-1. Leading the way in points is Josh, averaging about 21, 4, and 7. Bad shooting splits, so we won't look at those. Over half the season in, we are first in the conference. Josh leading the way with 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, bad shooting splits all around. But good enough to be first in the conference. Won't change anything. He was not an all-star again, as you could have guessed. Bro, he's talking about re-signing. Josh, bro, lock in. The writing's on the wall, bro. You're shooting 38%. You're shooting 38% from the field. And 90% of the shots you're taking are from inside. You're shot close. What are we doing, Josh? Get out of here. We are gonna win 50 games again, okay? Can we steal that first seed? I really don't want a second seed. I'd be happy with. Looks like that's what we get. Cooper Flag, your MVP. Nothing for us. First team, second team, third team. Defensive first, Dyson Daniels. Second, Tari Eason. He finished the year averaging just under 18 points a game. Season high was 37. Bro, can I just force you to retire? My God. He is number 12 all time in triple doubles. I was curious. I didn't know they had this in the game. That's pretty cool. So to be on the total points record, you have to be. Oh, he is top 100. I was going to see how many points you needed to be top 100, but he is there. Number 100. Field goals made, number 99. 3-pointers, I'm actually curious. He's probably not up on. He's only shooting like 6 a game. He might be high in assists. He has multiple years averaging 9. He is number 41 on the assist. I don't even know why I'm checking this because he's not talking about retiring. All right, round 1, going against Brooklyn. Against them, let's crash the glass. Yeah, all right. We should beat them. We win in 7. I way underrated them. Going against Cooper and the Wizards. They got Sar. Honestly, I'm going to move Josh to the bench. You can play 38 off the bench, but dang, who are you, Clark Cooper? Did I even see you starting? You're the 2, okay. Because we got to play to win this, right? Clark, you get guarded by, not Brooke, who's the other dude? Not Tari. Tari? Oh, that's help. What's bro's name? Something Powell? Yeah. And then Cooper, you get guarded by Dyson. What's Topic averaging? 17? Who's the other guy starting for us? Tari. Oh, we can use that. Yeah, no, that's fine. Actually, no. We're going to have Tari guard him. Just give us a good series, Tari. And we beat them in 5. Didn't even have to do nothing. Josh Hart still leading the way in some of these games. Off the bench, averaging 17, bad shooting, but who cares? Bobby Moody. So Travis Russell up in his game. Buzelis, not really. So it's really it's Malak, and Travis Russell. Game 2 is also a loss by 4. No defense. We need a Game 3 victory. We do get it by a lot. We win Game 4 as well by 7. Game 5 we lose by 9. Oh, Bulls versus Heat. Game 6 going back and forth. Come on. Force a Game 7. We do. Okay, big time win. Tari Eason, big game. Josh Hart, 17, 5, and 8. Game 7, see who will face the Thunder. Back and forth, back and forth. We take the lead. We've held the lead for a while. Got it into double digits. Won by 23. Josh Hart leading the way. Chet and Bam are your finals, Eastern and Western Conference Finals MVPs. And oh my God. 97, 93, 95, and 96 in the starting lineup. Multiple 85s off the bench. Hugo's averaging 20 plus. Chet's averaging 20 plus. Dwayne Murray's averaging 20 plus. And Shea's down at 15. Interesting. So, Dyson Daniels, stay attached. Chet, Bam, stay attached. Hugo, Drake, stay attached. Dwayne Murray, our guy Tari, and stay attached. Thunder Heat, rematch of the 2012 finals. We win game 1 by 16. Josh led the way. Game 2, we lose by 25. Murray put up 40. Damn. Game 3, we lose by 24. That might be all she wrote, man. We're going to lower Josh's minutes to about 30. Get Powell up to 30. Game 4 is also a loss. We're down 3-1, and we lose in 5. Chet's your finals MVP. Michael Porter Jr. retires. Josh Hart doesn't retire. Dude, I'm getting tired. Even Spo's retiring. Draft lottery, we still don't have our pick. We need a head coach. We're going to make Michael Stauffer our assistant GM, our head coach. Re-sign Josh. We're just barely over the cap. We could get under it, actually. Re-sign Tyler. Re-sign Gafford. Okay, so we re-signed all of our big name guys. All right, now that we re-signed Tyler, I know he's a long-time Heatle, but we got to try and win one more champ for our guy. We can get a 92. I probably will do that as long as he's not just overall good and not sim good. There's also Anthony Black, who actually isn't that good in this, but a really high overall. 93 pointer, 95 perimeter. This dude, 29. And he's a really good rebounder. Yeah, we'll take this dude. Take us to player progression. We only have 9 guys on the roster, so actually I should fill this out so they don't. We'll bring Pell Larson back. Why not? Bring in Killian Hayes for a min, and then we'll bring in Howie Dixon for a min. All right. Josh Hart's all the way down to a 73, but we have a good roster. Maybe we can win more chip. All right, last year, Josh is really bad. 74 overall, I believe. And actually, he's a 73, but I think Morel or whatever has him up to a 74. And I don't want to make him a 6-man. We'll probably start him still, but it really could be at the detriment of the team. We brought in that new power forward. We'll go see what they want to do rotation-wise. So this is what they're thinking rotation. They want that Sykes dude coming off the bench. Interesting, okay. But yeah, we're only going to go 9 deep, no bench utilization, and no lineup performance factor. Okay, and then we're going to go grab Josh, take away these guys' minutes. Josh plays 28 off the bench. And I think system proficiency-wise, we're going to go defense. Just try and kill people with it. Go neutral offensive focus, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Shoot at will, crash offensive glass, physical defense, crash defensive glass. All right, let's get to the sim. Oh, before I forget though, see what Josh's shot tendency is. All right, we are 17 and 5 to start. Josh only averaging about 13, 2 and 4. Bad shooting, but we are a defensive team anyway, so please tell me at least he's thinking of retiring. Okay, thank you. We're not gonna make trades. We're just gonna get this shit over with now. He's not gonna be an all-star. I'm not gonna bother checking. Team could win 60 games this year. 57, 58, 59, and 60. 61 and 21. Dylan Harper's MVP. Nothing for the Heat. First team, second team, third team, defensive first, defensive second, Dyson Daniels. We are the second seed with 61 wins. How many wins did the Hornets have? 62. Going against New York in round 1. Trey is over there. That's pretty cool. Dang, Cat's still a 90. We win it in 5. We're going against the Wizards in round 2. We win it in 6. Hornets in the conference finals. We win it in 6. Dyson Daniels, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Heat Mavericks again. They got Garland at the 1. This is game 1, victory. Game 2, loss. Game 3, loss. Game 4, loss. Game 5, win. Game 6 is a loss. We will lose in the championship. And finally, Josh Hart has retired after 16 years. And we got him 2 NBA championships, 1 NBA MVP, 2 Finals MVP, 4 All-Stars, 3 first-team All-NBAs, 1 second-team All-NBA. I think an all-defensive team, maybe not. The last couple of years were rough, but before that it was pretty electric, culminating in this 28-29 run where he won MVP, and I think we won the championship that year. Yeah, that was probably the best year, but a lot of fun this one. Time to see if he makes the Hall of Fame. I doubt he does. He did. It's kind of cheating because, like, obviously he's pretty good already. This was like the best player right now that I've done, but we did get Josh Hart into the Hall of Fame. 1 MVP, 4-time All-Star, 3-time champion, 2 times Final MVP, 3-time All-NBA team, first team, 1 second team, 1 defensive first, 1 defensive second. He gets to go in with Cat as well. That's pretty cool. So if you enjoy these type of videos, please leave a like. It means the world, and I will see you. Oh, before I go, leave me a suggestion of somebody you want to see in these. I like doing these, so I'm kind of running out of ideas of guys who are like mid-tier or like really low that I could even like have a shot with. So if you have any ideas, leave a like, leave a comment. I read them all. It's not hard to read like the 3 I get. So I appreciate all of you guys that are here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.